Before he can fully react, the enemy attacks once again using his old weapon. Arthur uses all of his strength to throw the enemy away from him, but the enemy leaps back into the air and attacks again without slowing down. At that moment, Arthur notices an opening. He quickly lifts a heavy object from the ground and hurls it directly at the enemy's neck. A massive explosion follows, sending the enemy crashing into a deep pit. For a brief moment, it seems like the danger is finally over. Meanwhile, Mera becomes surrounded by enemy soldiers. During the fight, she falls into an underground chamber where the enemies capture her. At the same time, the water supply system is accidentally shut down. For Atlanteans, water is as essential as air is for humans. The situation quickly becomes life-threatening. Even so, Mera refuses to panic. Using her powerful abilities, she releases a massive blast that destroys the prison and defeats the enemies around her. Once everything becomes quiet again, she discovers Arthur lying badly injured nearby. She rescues him, and after some time, Arthur slowly regains consciousness. Together, they continue their journey toward the hidden location of the Golden Trident. The path leads them to a dangerous sea trench near the Forgotten Kingdom, but the danger is far from over. Without warning, a terrifying sea monster suddenly appears before them. Arthur fearlessly attacks the creature, but this only makes it even more aggressive. Soon, giant monsters begin surrounding and invading their ship. The situation becomes so dangerous that Arthur and Mera are forced to abandon the vessel and jump into the ocean. However, the scene beneath the water is even more horrifying. Millions of terrifying sea creatures are swimming everywhere around them. These monsters were once part of an ancient underwater kingdom, but transformed into savage creatures over time. Mera tries to clear a path using her powers, but even she struggles against the overwhelming number of creatures. Despite the danger, the two somehow manage to escape deeper into the ocean. But the deeper they go, the stranger and more dangerous everything becomes. Suddenly, a mysterious bright light appears and changes the entire situation. Just when escape seems impossible, an unknown force rescues Arthur and Mera. They are transported into a completely hidden world beneath the sea. It is a secret underwater realm unlike anything they have ever seen before, and this is where the story takes its biggest turn. The one who rescues them turns out to be someone Arthur never expected to see again. It is his mother, Atlanna, whom everyone believed had died years ago. The emotional reunion between mother and son brings a powerful turning point to the story. The truth is finally revealed. She was never dead. Instead, she had been trapped inside this secret underwater realm for many years. Atlanna explains that there is only one way to escape from this place. The path leads to the legendary Golden Trident, which is guarded by a terrifying sea creature known as Karathan. According to legend, the monster only obeys the true king of the sea. Arthur fearlessly moves forward to face the creature. However, the battle quickly turns against him. With a single strike, Karathan throws Arthur aside effortlessly. The difference in their power is enormous. At first, victory seems impossible for Arthur, but in the final moment, the hidden power within him finally awakens. Arthur uses his rare ability to communicate with sea creatures. This unexpected ability causes Karathan to stop attacking. For the first time, the ancient monster no longer sees Arthur as an ordinary human. Instead, Karathan recognizes him as the rightful heir to Atlantis. At that moment, everything changes. Karathan accepts Arthur as the true king. Arthur finally claims the Golden Trident. The moment he holds the weapon, incredible power awakens inside him. His eyes begin glowing, and the entire ocean seems to respond to his presence. Arthur is no longer just a warrior. He has now become the true king of the ocean. Meanwhile, Orm continues his mission to conquer every underwater kingdom and rule the entire world. Leading a massive army, he launches attacks across the seas. Thousands of warships move through the ocean like an unstoppable storm. Using advanced weapons and powerful forces, Orm crushes enemy defenses while riding a giant armored shark into battle. Everywhere he goes, destruction follows behind him. On the other side, the opposing kingdoms continue fighting back with their strongest soldiers and weapons. The war becomes more brutal and dangerous with every passing moment. For a brief time, it appears that Orm may actually win the war. Then everything suddenly changes. The ground beneath the ocean begins to crack apart. Fire and molten lava erupt from deep below the sea. Moments later, a gigantic sea monster rises from the depths. The creature is so massive that even enormous warships look tiny beside it. Standing on top of the beast is Arthur himself. He has completely transformed into a true king. Holding the glowing Golden Trident in his hand, Arthur's presence alone makes it clear who the rightful ruler truly is. His arrival changes the entire battle instantly. With his new powers, Arthur easily pushes back the enemy forces. Warships and advanced weapons become useless against him. The momentum of the war shifts in a single moment. Soldiers begin retreating in fear as Arthur overwhelms the battlefield. Now only two brothers remain standing against each other. Arthur and Orm prepare for the final battle.
सफर बस रह गया दर्द का असर